Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am coming to you live. Wanted to go over something that would really help around the holidays. So, being in business lending, this is usually a time where people get themselves caught up and in trouble, right? Because they overspent on Christmas. A lot of entrepreneurs struggle with how to wrap up the end of the year. You may have overspent on credit cards, whatever it is. I want to show you guys how to put yourself in the best position possible to hit your goals in 24. All right. A big part of that, a big part of that is eliminating any debt that isn't bringing in a return. So, credit cards, or if you run a business, you took a cash advance or MCA, or you're trying to start a business. Okay. I'm going to show you one program that can help pay down bad debt, credit card debt, merchant cash advances, or you could use it to start a business. Okay. It's a term loan. And I am going to pull up and share my screen with you to show you guys exactly what that looks like. All right. This way you guys know, and ultimately you guys can use this to help either pay down your cards or start a business. Okay. But basically, a term loan is just a loan that's based on your provable income and your personal credit. All right. So you don't actually need to own a business to apply for a term loan. So if you don't own a business, this is one of the few programs we can help you with to get money to start a business or pay down your cards. And usually the way they work is they're going to have a 3 to 6 year term, monthly payments, and simple interest. All right. And the interest is going to depend on how strong your credit is. All right. The stronger the credit, the lower the interest is going to be. And the more money you make, or you can prove that you make, the higher the loan amount. So this is probably one of the simplest and easiest loans that we work with in terms of it's pretty straightforward. Have credit over a certain amount, you can get qualified. Have income over a certain amount, you can get qualified, and your income is going to drive exactly how much you can get. So why would you use a term loan, and how would you use a term loan the right way? You can use it to consolidate credit cards. You can use it to start a business. You can use it to remodel your home. You can help finance your clients. I have a lot of coaches, consultants that use this as a way to sell their services or programs. If someone can't afford, let's say, a $10,000, $20,000, $40,000 package, what they'll do is they will send their clients to us, and we will help finance their clients so they can afford whatever the services are. It's a great way. If you took a cash advance and you own a business and you would prefer monthly payments, okay, and you want simple interest as opposed to a factor rate, this is a great program for that as well. All right. This can help either side of the coin. Now, what are some of the benefits? It's flexible, it's fast. When I say fast, think 2 to 7 days from beginning to end. It can be used for absolutely anything. And if you are someone that is, let's say, in that mid to high 600 range, and you're making all your payments on time, but you don't know why your credit isn't 700, it's probably because you have a lot of revolving lines out. All right. This is the program that you can use to consolidate all that revolving debt, and it's going to sit on your credit report instead of short-term debt. It'll sit on there like a car loan. So it will actually help you boost your credit. Rate can be used for absolutely anything. The rates are very, very competitive. And because you're going out, let's say 3 to 6 years, it's going to be a low monthly payment. So here's what you need to qualify. It's pretty simple. 660 credit, and then you have to have at least $50,000 or more of provable income. All right. Now, when I say provable income, it's one of two things. It's either a W-2 pay stub. Okay. You just send in 2 pay stubs, or it's whatever the adjusted gross income. There's a line that says adjusted gross income on your tax return. It's going to be that on your personal tax return. Okay. And what I would advise you, one of the mistakes a lot of people make when they apply is they do not match their actual provable income with their AGI. Okay. So one of the easiest ways to get declined is to overstate your income. So always check what's on your adjusted gross income line on your prior year's tax return, or just go off of your year-to-date pay stubs and then come up with whatever pace that is. And what I'm saying pace is, listen, if you're making $1,000 a week, it's 52,000 a year. If you're making 2,000 a week, it's 104,000 a year. So just put whatever aligns with your paycheck. Okay. And then if you do own a business, you have to have the business open for 2 years and be profitable, or have pay stubs. Okay. So if you're an entrepreneur and you pay yourself W-2, that works no matter how long the business has been open. And if, let's just say, the business is profitable, you can use that. But if the business has been negative, or you've wrote it down and you pay yourself, I would just put that you're an employee of that business, not that you own it. Because once they figure out you own the business, if there's any type of discrepancy or the business is losing money on their return, it will get declined. So if you just put that you are a employee, you'll bypass that. All right. Just giving you some tricks and some helpful tips, because I've seen people get declined for that in the past. What would you need to move forward and see how much you'd qualify for? It's simple. It's a 1-page application, and it's your last 2 pay stubs. And if you don't have pay stubs, it's either going to be your personal tax return or a business tax return from the prior year showing what your adjusted gross income is. Literally, that's all you need to at least find out how much you can qualify for. All right, now let's go over what are the typical terms. 3 to 6 years, unless you are a doctor or have a medical degree, then sometimes they'll go out 7 to 10 years. It'll be monthly payments. It's going to be simple interest based on credit. Okay. What that means is you can at any point in time pay down this loan and only pay what the net is. So it's a true loan. You don't have to worry about a prepayment incentive. The options there, I've used these myself, and they work great for, when you need, let's say, 50 to 150,000 pretty quickly. And then each underwriter is different. Each underwriter will have a different origination fee, but usually it's anywhere from 2 to 3%, like any other financial program. All right. Best practices. Use this to start a business, to consolidate credit card debt, or if you are selling a service, coaching, consulting over 10,000, and you need financing to help you get more clients in the door that can afford your product or service, this is the best way to do that. All right. So if you guys have any questions, you can always email me. I'll drop a link in here, or you could go on my profile and essentially just schedule time to speak. All right. But this is one of those programs that can help you grow and scale or start a business when used responsibly. And this is a good time of year because a lot of people, like I said, like to go a little crazy for the holidays. All right. I hope this helped you. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm here to help. And I wish you guys nothing but success heading into 24.